I want to start this vlog off on a sour note, but I want to start, oh, hold on. La la la, not knocking on anything. I'm not getting copyright claims here. So I came out to start my bike to go to work the other day, and guess what I found? You son of a bitch. So, use a time lapse, fixing yet another tire issue.
Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine.
All right, rear tire is fixed. Hello again, and we are underway. So today I am excited to be talking to you. Well, hopefully I'm excited. To be talking to you about the Weepro Anti-fog Visor Insert. Installation is super simple, although if you're a perfectionist, you might have a slight panic attack. So it's a film insert that uses a bit of adhesive, connects to the inside of the visor. Again, installation is super simple. They have a little line it up piece of film that goes right on the outside of the visor, and then on the inside you stick it into your visor. And so allegedly, per the reviews I found, it is a pretty dang good anti-fog. It sort of acts like a pin lock, I guess is the concept. It's nice and clear, it's not obstructing my vision at all, but we're gonna ride around for a while. It is good and humid out, really cloudy day. I'm actually gonna close my vents for effect here. Hopefully my head doesn't get too hot. And we're gonna ride around for about an hour or so and see how it works. That's what we're doing. So this is just kind of a first ride test with the Weepro Anti-fog Visor Insert. So let's see how it does. I figure ride down to Edmonds, take one of my favorite little just kill some time routes, and see where we end up. So I'm gonna breathe unnecessarily. I'm not seeing anything yet, so that's impressive. Full disclosure, I bought this all on my own. They're only like $20, $25. Not bad at all. Everything I could find, the reviews were really positive on them, and I'm a pretty big off-season rider. This is how I commute to work when I'm teaching. So in the fall and the winter when it's not, you know, icy, I, as much as I can, prefer to take the bike. I do about 60 to 76 miles depending on which way I'm going, one way. Good gas mileage is important, and to be honest, it's really nice to have, you know, a motorcycle to ride. I'll always take the bike over the car. I don't care, unless it's icy out or snowy, and then that kind of demands it. So lots of rain. Obviously I will continue with updates as I ride it. One thing that I did find that I think is worth talking about, so I reached out to a few people that did these same sort of first ride videos. I wanted to know, you know, what's the long term of it, and I couldn't seem to find that. So I reached out to a few people who did these reviews, and the information I gathered was that it does work really well for a lot less longer than they anticipated. The general consensus seems to be about 6 months. My outlook on that, and I mean, again, I'm not paid, but I'm a silver lining kind of guy. My outlook is that even if it only works for 6 months and you have to replace it, it's $20, and outside of cleaning a little bit of adhesive off the inside of your visor, that seems like a pretty good deal to have genuine anti-fog, you know, throughout the rainy season, because that's when I need it, and that's when it is the most challenging. So if I'm paying $20 once a year, because you know, you don't need anti-fog during, you know, the summer months. It's pretty dry out, and even if you do start to get a little bit of fog, that's the season when you can crack your visor and it clears right up. So my goal here is off-season riding and rainy weather riding, really. So, but it is pretty humid today. It rained pretty good last night and most of yesterday. So if there were to be fogging, I'm pretty sure I would get it. I would expect to get fogging today based on how humid out it is. So hopefully, yeah, no fog so far. But yeah, we're just gonna sort of roll around. We'll head down to Edmonds, maybe grab some lunch, because I am starving. Gotta stop and get some cat food for my dumb cat that I love so much. Stupid cat. And that's what we're doing. That's today's video, which I am filming and editing all in one day, because we had our first week of school and oh my god, I had no free time. Also, you know, that whole screw in the tire thing did not help riding the bike. So here we are, just testing out the old Weepro Anti-fog Visor Insert. Yeah, I'm not getting any fogging. Oh, it's extreme testing of the anti-fog visor. That's what we're doing. Safety first and stuff, you know. This is about the Weepro Anti-fog Visor Insert. No fogging, none at all. I'm really impressed so far. The most honest product reviews you'll ever find. Suck it, Fortnite. Just kidding, I love that channel. Go subscribe, they're awesome. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes. I'm happy to report there is no fog on my actual fancy anti-fog insert. I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro as I awkwardly lean forward. There's definitely fogging down around the bottom, where I am unnecessarily blowing with my mouth directly up onto the visor as much as possible. This thing seems pretty dope. Vents are closed, my head's getting sweaty, which would definitely start causing fogging. So far, highly recommend. But let's continue riding around, get a good hour into it. Really stank up this visor. Had to change the GoPro battery. Alright, check this out. So if you see all along here, it's real gross and lots of condensation. This thing is holding up like a champ. So I started really just blowing to one side to isolate humidity placement, whatever. I don't know. That sounds like the right way to say it. Yeah, it's real wet and gross and nasty over there. And I'm good. I've heard this thing is perfectly clear. I can completely justify paying $20 once a season and spending the time to clean out the old adhesive and drop a new one in. This absolutely seems worth it for 20-25 bucks on Amazon. I mean, this thing is great, but it seems worth it. Definitely seems worth it. So I highly recommend. I would say for, again, the $20-25 that I paid, I will not regret this thing. I was doing some real heavy, nasty breathing. It was real awkward in here. Zero fog in my vision area. I think what it sounds like to me, if I'm not mistaken, is time for an outro. If you enjoyed my first ride with the Weepro Anti-fog Visor Insert and found this information useful, please give me that old thumbs up, validate my YouTube existence. Don't forget to subscribe. I've got all kinds of product reviews and vlogs on the horizon. Smash the like button and hit subscribe and ding the dong and follow along and be there for more YouTube shenanigans and motorcycle mayhem. Cue the outro. This is my outro song. Time to remember to like and subscribe. Ding that dong and follow along on my motorcycle adventures. Do 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 do.